Hello everyone, this is Yonax here and welcome back to Stanley Parable. Today we're gonna try out some more endings. Actually, I did these endings before already, but to some circumstances I couldn't publish those videos, so I have to. This is actually a redo of it.
Wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
So yeah, we're gonna redo some endings, and if we have time over, we're gonna do some more endings in this one as well. So let's see how it goes. Pretty much I have to go to the room with the two doors. Here.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And we need the left door. Oh, all the door keep closing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I know you can go to this elevator, but I still don't know what this one does. Let's just try it again. We'll play some music in the elevator. And for the rest, I don't think this room does really anything. So let's just go out. Guess it's just a relaxing room. There's no ending.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's in the other video, but you have to press the code here. So 2, 8, 4, 5.
Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Yeah, but we have to continue here.
Being soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the
loading map.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We will take this one after.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I will continue.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This part we had already a bit.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So we have two options here, on and off. In the previous video we had on one where we had the time down, so we press here off. Like I said, I did this one before, but I still want to show you this ending, because that recording went to waste. So let's press off. And it's all black. Nothing to see. Oh, I see some light.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where
Many.
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I think this is one of the most nicer endings.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I think that was one of the nicer endings for your feeling you go back into the open world. Okay, I'm here back at the start again, back in our office. So now let's do the other ending.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
I know there was you could do something with the window. I'm not sure about that one. I'm gonna try that out off camera and then show it to you guys. Let's do first order ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We already entered the door.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is this the window one? I know there's one window with special ending, but I can't seem to get it to work for now.
Here's the door, just go.
Oh, that's fast. The narrator really lets us go fast there. I actually like that, because otherwise you get the same story over and over and you can just continue. Yeah, nicely made. Because we have done that section from time to time already.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, we just did that. We're now gonna do this one.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Violent death? Really?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Now, let's keep going. The narrator lied to us in the past.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Are we doing this? Yeah, we only live once. This
word into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Uh-oh.
demise. It reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh no! No! Oh!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
A new
In a
narrator.
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
We are alive.
And yet
Stanley
it would be
Parable.
just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Yeah, what would you
When
think?
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that
Novus.
Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This is like our office room, isn't it? Yeah. Office layout. And then here the two doors where we make our choices. Office computers. Oh, this one has a game on it. The 5 buttons. We have some credits here. But these are not the official credits. The boss office. Oh, it seems to have changed over time. I like this one more. The latest one. Employee lounge. This is where we pick the choice. Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighton. The voice of the narrator recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. I hear his voice, but barely. Can't really hear his voice. But this is an interesting ending if you ask me. Office clock. Always at the same time. Well, that's where we just were. Freedom ending, yeah, we just had that one. I really like that one. I like freedom. Countdown desk. Yeah, we had that one. Freedom ending again. They changed it over time. Monitor room, elevator. Countdown room, yep. That's just the window. Or is it? Yeah. Pause menu. Sending. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as sending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. I think we had it though, but not exactly like that. Sending levers. So it's cool they show some of their ideas. Sending model. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of Stanley Parable. Meeting room. option. Another option. And vent. Maintenance layout. Yeah, because we replay the first part all the time. Apartment timer. Oh yeah, the apartment and the phone. Cargo lift. To offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different part. After this early version we decide we also want the option of the player falling to the death. Yeah, we had that one. They wanted to make it more realistic, it seems. Yeah. The office. The lounge. Oh, early version. Yeah, quite interesting. Our office. That's several designs. And this was the last design which is actually in use. Game design mockup. This is the level that Willem, the level designer, sent David, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William high to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mockup is still in the game. Yeah, I can remember this one in one of the endings, yeah. Yeah, the countdown room. Okay. Yeah, we just were here. Yeah, lunch. Have you been here? Narrator emails. Twitch is why I'm eager to see. Are you okay, really? People, don't send emails like that. A lot of skeletons. Good better in the first one. From a comment. Cool. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. HD remix. To win or lose. Words. War song. I don't remember this one. On a battlefield against aliens. War against the narrator. Far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of this game, please. Just making fun of people who like sweet sauce, not our intention. Okay. So this ending idea never made it. Printer. Maintenance room. And the elevator there. The office. I think I've seen all here. Oh, we can go there. That's where we came from. Let's check where we can go then. Sure, there's one way we can go. That's the war room. That's where the emails. Cargo. One. Timer. Yeah, we showed that one. The trailers. Let's go here.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Think we can press this.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes
Perhaps
these
not.
things cannot be seen.
Oh, I can see again.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
What? I died. No. I had no time to press quit. I don't want to quit the game. It's all blood. We died. For us. But I don't see anything happening. Let's begin the game again. I think that's our only option there. I think, I'm not sure. So, I'm gonna make a cut here. Thank you all for watching. We're back here in our room and next time we try some more endings. So, thank you all and goodbye. After here, one there. And then on the other side of the road. Yeah.